morning, everyone. So, welcome back. And for today's video, I'm going to show you one of the demo lesson in Native Camp. But before that, of course, I want to congratulate everyone for reaching the final step on how to be a Native Camp teacher. Because I know, kaya mo pinapanood to is because um, nagre-ready ka for your demo, right? So, yes, I'm going to show you one of the possible textbook that you're going to teach in your demo lesson. Okay, and this is not just for the teachers or not only for those who inquired about the business, but also to everyone um, who wished and believe that this video can help you pass the demo lesson. So yes, pinasimple ko to, and I also include some scenario so that you can familiarize on the possible na mga scenario na pwedeng itanong ni admin. Okay? So, let's go. Let's begin. Alright. So, for the demo lesson, and syempre, hindi lang siya basta for demo. You're going to do this in your actual lesson na din when you get hired. Okay? So, of course, the first one, ang lagi kong tinuturo sa mga teacher na for demo na, of course, kailangan kabisado nyo yung class flow. So, ito yung unang-una na dapat nyong gawin. Kabisaduhin ang class flow. Because for me, ito yung pinakamahalaga. The admin will check if you memorized it and kailangan hindi kayo titingin sa notes. Okay? So, memorize it by heart so that kapag nasa demo ka na, hindi mo to makakalimutan. Okay? Alright, so let's talk about the class flow. So, let's begin with greetings. Okay? Also, audio video check, short introduction, speaking speed, lesson style, lesson proper, wrap up, and of course, feedback. So, this is our class flow. Okay? So, let's talk about greetings. So, sa greetings, ang kailangan nyo lang sabihin is, Hi! Welcome to Native Camp. Ganun lang kasimple. Okay? So, it's your turn now. You can pause this video and practice. Say, Hi! Welcome to Native Camp. Ganon. Kailangan confident. Okay? So, madali naman siyang i-memorize. Right? Okay? Let's proceed to the next one. Okay, audio video check. Okay, so for this one, you can say, can you see me? Or can you hear me? You can also say, can you see and hear me clearly? Or can you see and hear me well? Pwede rin naman na, can you see and hear me very well? Yes. So, mamimili ka na lang kung saan ka mas komportable. Okay? For me, ang ginagamit ko is dito. Can you see and hear me very well? Ito ang ginagamit ko lagi kapag nagtuturo ako sa native camp. Okay? So, try to practice it yourself Now, okay, from the top. Greetings and this audio video check para mas mabilis mo siyang ma-memorize. Okay? Next, short self-introduction. Okay, so this one, you can say, by the way, my name is Mary. How about you? By the time na sabihin ni student yung pangalan niya. So, pag nasabi na, for example, Koji. So, you will say, how do you want me to call you? Is it Koji or Koji-san? Okay, so, wag niyong kakalimutan, don't forget to put san after their first name. This is a sign of respect sa Japanese, okay? And if they said, just call me Koji, and then that's the time na you can say, nice to meet you, Koji. And then you can act as, you can show your hands sa camera, showing handshake. Mas okay yun. Yeah, mas lively ang pagtuturo if you will do some hand gesture. Okay? So from the top until short introduction, practice mo na sunod-sunod, walang notes. Okay? So after this one, let's have speaking speed. So this one, sabihin mo lang, am I speaking too fast or too slow? Or pwede rin naman na, am I speaking too fast or just okay? Kung alin ang mas gusto nyo gamitin. Ako, mas sinasabi ko to, yung am I speaking too fast or just okay? Next. After that, lesson style na. So for lesson style, I can see here that you chose Grammar Beginner 4. Is that correct? Ito yon. Dito nyo yon makikita. This one. Okay? Upper left corner ng textbook. Okay? This is just an example. And then pag sinabi ni student na yes, proceed. But sometimes may mga student na nagkakamali or napipindot nila yung maling textbook. So, sasabihin nila, papalitan lang nila. And that's okay. Right? So, now, let's proceed to lesson proper. For lesson proper, this is the time na mag-start na kayo ng lesson niya. Okay? So, this one. Today's lesson is lesson number 4. The title is Why Do You Need Natto? Please repeat after me. Why do you need natto? Okay, so as you can see, binasa ko lang to. And when you see this style, the lesson title, and then it has this box, you're going to read the title. Okay? So dito nakita nyo naman number. So you're going to insert the number of the textbook, which is 4. Okay? Again, today's lesson is lesson number 4. The title is Why Do You Need natto? Please repeat after me. Why do you need natto? That's it for the title. Okay? Next, kapag naulit na ni student to, you're going to say, please check today's goal. Okay? So, sometimes si student, babasahin niya to loud and clear. Sometimes naman, sa isip lang nila, which is okay. Okay? So, after 10 seconds, you can say, are you done? Or sometimes, the student will say, I'm done. So, If they told you that they're already done, you don't have to ask them. Okay, just proceed to this one. So let's move on to today's phrase. Please repeat after me twice. Okay? Ako kapag sinasabi ko yung word na twice, nag-hand gesture ako ng twice sa camera. Okay? So, for this one, after this, repeat after me twice. So, dito na yon. Why do you need natto for the barbecue? So, uulitin ni student or ni admin sa demo. Again, why do you need natto for the barbecue? Uulitin ulit ni admin or ni student. Because dito naman nakita nyo sinabi nyo na twice, right? So, be mindful about your instructions or your directions. Because yun yung gagawin nyo. Okay? This will serve as your guide as well. Kung ilang beses nyo ba papaulit kay student or kung isang beses ba or kung dalawang beses. Okay? So, after na maulit to ng twice, proceed ka na dito sa next one, which is because we cook it with meat and vegetables. Again, because we cook it with meat and vegetables. Okay, so for this one, I'm going to give you a tip. So, sometimes si admin, um, they're going to pronounce this one as met and this one as vegetables. Okay, so if you heard that, you're going to correct the student or the admin real time. Okay, so for this one, anyway, before I forgot, yan, may chat box doon sa screen nyo and you have to utilize it. Okay, may malaking factor yun. I mean, yeah, isang malaking factor yun sa demo na tinitingnan ni admin kung nag-utilize ka ba ng chat box or not. So, if not, there's a possibility na maging reason yun kung bakit kanila itatag as failed or retry. Okay? So, ang first na dapat mong i-chat sa chat box is yung name ni student or yung name mo because ikaw ang unang mag-i-introduce, right? So, when you say, let me introduce myself, my name is Grace, what's your name? Kapag ginawa ko na, or I mean, kapag sinabi ko na yung pangalan ko, tinatype ko na siya agad. Kasabay nun. Multitasking lang. And when the student say, my name is Koji, you can just type it real time too. And then sometimes, kung hindi mo alam how to spell the name, you can just say, how do you spell it? I-spell na yun ni student or ni admin. Don't be shy to ask them to spell that out for you. Okay? Alright? So, for this one, going back, if they had mispronounced words, you can say, um for example, the name of the student or admin is Koji. So you can say, Koji, can you please look at the chat box? So I have there one word. Can you please read this word for me again? So sabi ni admin or ni student met. So you can say, all right, let's pronounce this again. Repeat after me twice. Let's say meet. One more, meet. Okay? Another word. Repeat after me twice. Let's say vegetables. Again, vegetables. That's better. Yon. Huwag kayo mahihiya na i-compliment si student because that is one way na makukuha nyo yung loob ni student. And what will happen if nakuha nyo yung loob niya? Siyempre, possibilities is lagi ka nilang balikan or i-rate ka nila ng mataas. Okay? So, lagi mo silang pupurihin. Alright. And also, take note of this one that maximum of 2 times lang dito. Okay? So, if twice na and hindi pa rin na-pronounce perfectly ni student, you can just say, let's have, we're going to practice it later. Again, ganon. Okay? Yun. Alright. So, after that, let's repeat it again because we cook it with meat and vegetables. Right. Do you have any question? Okay. So, every time that you can see this black line, you're going to ask the student if they have any questions or if everything is clear on their end. Okay? Kung sinabi nila na everything is clear, you can say, okay, very good. So let's move on to new words and expressions. Please check the directions. Okay? So again, the student might read this loud and clear or sa isip lang nila. Both is okay. Right? So please repeat after me twice. Okay. So because. Again, because. We have here an example sentence. Because we cook it with meat and vegetables. One more time. Because we cook it with meat and vegetables. Okay. Next. No way. One more. No way. So we have here example expression again. No way. Again. No way. Next. Ask. Again. Ask. Why did you ask? One more. Why did you ask? That's it. Okay? So, syempre, tatapusin mo yan hanggang dito sa dulo. Don't forget, twice, twice. Okay? After this, do you have any question? Tatanungin niyo ulit si admin or si student. Okay? If not, let's move on to short conversation. Please check the directions. Okay? So for this one, for demo, eto, wala to eh. Okay? So let's just have started here. Okay? So let's read the conversation together. Please repeat after me. Charlotte and James are shopping for the barbecue party tonight. Wait, why do you need natto for the barbecue? So si student naman. Because we cook it with meat and vegetables. Uulitin ni student. What? No way. Si student ulit. Why did you ask? Si student ulit. Okay? Once lang yon hanggang sa matapos kayo dito sa dulo. And don't forget, kailangan may feelings ang pagbabasa. Bigyan nyo ng buhay yung conversation. Okay? Alright. So, after that, pagtapos na kayo dito, balik kayo dito sa second. Let's read the conversation together again. Please repeat after me. Okay? So, ulitin nyo lang yung kanina. Babasahin mo ng isa, babasahin ni student ng isa, or ni admin. After that, proceed to this one, hanggang sa matapos din kayo. After that, pagtapos na, taas ka ulit. Let's do a role play. I'll be Charlotte and you'll be James, okay? Huwag mong sasabihin na I'll be A and you'll be B. Palitan mo na agad to kung sino ka at kung sino siya sa conversation. Okay? Alright. So, for example, wait, why do you need natto for the barbecue? Dito, si admin or si student. Okay? And then after that, pag natapos na kayo dito, let's switch the roles. I'll be James and you'll be Charlotte. Okay? So, hanggang matapos kayo dito, do you have any question? Don't forget to ask if my question ba si student or si admin. Okay? If not, or if yes and nasagot nyo na, let's move on to question. Please check the directions. Please answer my question. Let's begin with the first question. Does Charlotte like natto? Okay, so as you can see, meron ka na ditong guide. So, ito yung tamang sagot. Okay? So, bigyan kita ng tip dito. Sometimes, sasabihin ni admin, no, she don't. So, if you're going to check, ang sabi niya, don't, hindi, doesn't. So, ibig sabihin, mali. Dapat, doesn't. Okay? So, for this one, for example, does Charlotte like natto? And the student will say, no, she don't like natto. You're going to type it sa chat box. Tama or mali yung sagot ni student or ni admin, itatype mo siya sa chat box. If mali, followed it by the correct answer. Okay? So we can say, alright, so Koji, your answer is no, she don't like natto. Okay? So that's a good attempt. But the proper answer is no, she doesn't like natto. Okay? Because as you can see, our subject here is Charlotte or she. Okay? And she is singular. When you use she, he, it should be doesn't. Okay? Doesn't is used when the subject is singular third person. And don't is used when the subject is plural. Okay? Don't forget that. Is everything clear now? Alright. So let's proceed to question number 2. Why does James need natto for the barbecue? Because they cook it with meat and vegetables. Okay? So, does Charlotte want more snacks? Yes, she does. Okay? So, do you have any question? Right? Let's move on to exercise. So, now we'll have some exercise. Please check the directions. Alright. So, now let's do the exercise. So, why does he need another slice of pizza? So, for example, the admin or the student will say, because hungry is he. Okay, Koji. So, very good that you try answering. And your answer is because hungry is he. Okay. So again, that's a good try. But always remember that in the subject verb agreement, the subject always comes first before the verb and followed by the adjective. Okay, so for this one, because he is hungry. Okay, all right. Is there any question? Okay, so proceed ka na dito. So why do they need a new car? Because they like the new design. So lahat ng sagot ni admin or ni student, itatype nyo sa chat box. Okay? Don't forget. So hanggang sa matapos nyo na yung exercise. Do you have any question? If not, let's move on to free conversation. Please check the directions. Okay? So you're going to ask the admin or the student this question. Why do you study English? So from the word itself, free conversation, magkikwentuhan kayo dito. Start with this question. So pag nasagot na ni student or ni admin to, follow-up question ka based dun sa sinagot niya. Okay? Mga 3 follow-up questions? Yes. And then after that, proceed ka na sa review. By the way, once na mag-pop up that you have 5 minutes remaining, finish or not, pass the paper. Charot. Finish or not, proceed to review part. Okay? So you can say, alright, Koji, we have 5 minutes left. So let's review today's lesson. Okay? So please look at the yellow part. Listen carefully. I will read it to you now. So our review consists of 3 new words and phrases in this lesson and 3 difficult to pronounce words. Okay? So for this one, let's start with new words that you have learned today. Please look at the chat box. So I'll put the words there so that you can review it anytime that you want. Okay, you can say that. Alright? So for the new words and phrases, dito ka kukuha. Tatlo. Okay, kung anong gusto mo. Okay, so going back, you can say to the admin or to the student. So repeat after me 3 times. Okay? The first word is because. One more, because. For the last time, because. Very good. Okay, next, ask. One more, ask. Again, ask. Okay, and the last word is anyway. One more, anyway. For the last time, anyway. That's how you will do the new words, okay? So don't forget, it should be 3 times, okay? So as you can see, or if you can notice, lahat sa taas, twice or once lang. But dito sa review, kailangan 3 times, okay? Alright, so going back. So Koji, I have noticed that there are 2 mispronounced words. So let's practice that again. Repeat after me 3 times, okay? So the first word is meat. One more, meat. For the last time, meat. Very good. Perfect. Next word is vegetables. Again, vegetables. One more, vegetables. Very good, Koji. Okay, that's how you will do the mispronounced words. Okay? And if the student or the admin have some grammar mistake, you can also practice that again. Grammar mistake is no, she don't like natto. No, she doesn't like natto. Okay. So, Koji, I have noticed two grammar mistake, but it's just a minimal grammar mistake. Okay. So let's repeat it 3 times. Instead of using don't, let's say, no, she doesn't like natto. Again, no, she doesn't like natto. For the last time, no, she doesn't like natto. Okay, very good. And one more, because he is hungry. Again, because he is hungry. For the last time, because he is hungry. Very good, Koji. Okay. All right. So after that, after the review, papasok na ngayon yung pang 6 na class flow, which is, oh, actually wrap up. This one is the review part. So feedback. This one, you're going to give feedback on the performance of your student. So, for me, ang sinasabi ko lang, alright, Koji, you did well today. So, you're able to follow all the instructions and you're good at answering questions. So, keep it up. But still, you have to practice um, the words that you mispronounced today. Alright? So, thank you so much for coming to my class, and I'll see you again next time. Goodbye. Okay, so that is how I ended the lesson. So, of course, excuse me. Yun nga, um, syempre bago mo i-close yung lesson, kailangan nakikita mo yung oras. Okay? Di ba kapag nag 5 minutes, review na. So, kapag 1 minute na lang, ipasok mo na yung feedback and yung closing mo. Kailangan saktong-sakto siya. Kasi once na mag 0 seconds yan, automatic, mawawala na yung window na yon. Okay? So, make sure makapagbabay ka na kay student mo bago mag-end or bago mawala yung usapan niya. Okay? So, thank you so much for watching again. I hope may natutunan kayo. And I'm going to put the tips for the demo lesson in the description below. So yes, just check it out. Okay? Thank you so much, and if hindi ka pa nakasubscribe, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and the bell button para ma-notify ka sa mga magiging videos pa. Okay? Thank you so much. Have a great day.